Good morning and welcome to your SOLE Bootcamp. So yes, we'll start seated, grab 2, 3, 5-pound weights, a little mix to have ready and grab when you need. So we wanted to come seated so we can focus on our last niyama for this week, which is our Ishvara Pranidhana, which basically means to surrender, and how we can focus on that in class right now is letting go of our ego, letting go of comparison of yesterday, comparison of maybe our hopes, dreams, and wishes for what we want to look like, feel like, or anything, and just embrace how we are showing up on our mat, which is perfect because a lot of the postures that we'll be focusing on in our core work on our SOLE Bootcamp will not necessarily be how many reps you can pack into the minute, but more so how it feels and also really good body mechanics. So rather than pumping out 25 reps within that minute, I'd much rather have 12 perfect, beautiful reps that you feel the muscles engaging in. And I'll introduce each posture before we begin those minutes, but I just want to find some nice little movement. Also, just surrender to where you are right here, right now. So that's closing your eyes, moving deeper in. Welcome to head there. Roll those shoulder blades down and away. Allow that spine to grow nice and tall. And just connect with your breath. A little stillness before we find our movement. Connecting with our Ishvara Pranidhana. Surrender. And we'll open up our neck on our exhale. Take the chin to your chest. Let your head hang heavy. Option to allow the hands to drop down to the mat. We'll open up the side of our neck next. On our next exhale, take your left ear to your left shoulder. Left hand can rest on top of the head and walk those right fingertips to the outside of your mat. And exhale, take the chin to your chest, allow your hand to rest down to the mat. We'll take this on the other side. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder, right hand to the top of the head, and walk those left fingertips out. And exhale, take the chin back to your chest, let the hand fall down to your mat, and on your next inhale, take the hands high, reach the sky. We'll take a gentle twist. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center. On your exhale, interlace your fingers behind the nape of your neck. Nice open wingspan. Inhale, lengthen that spine. On your exhale, dip over to the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. This time, gently looking up, stretching through the arm. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the other side. Gentle twist of that heart up to the ceiling. You should feel a nice stretch through the arm. Inhale, come back through center one more time each side. Coming back to center, inhale, we'll take our arms back and away. And from here, we'll find our box. Shoulders stacked over those wrists, hips over knees. We'll move into some hip circles, leaning towards one hip of our choice. Nice big circles, we'll take 3. Coming back up to that neutral spine, gently switch directions. Coming back up to that neutral spine. On our inhale, shift our weight forward, curl the toes, come back into our down dog. Pedal out the feet, sway side to side. Just allowing the legs to open. On our exhale, walk your hands to those toes. When you get there, halfway lift, straight strong spine. On your exhale, fold all the way down. Ragdoll, hands to the opposite elbows, sway this side to side. Releasing those hands to the toes, curl up vertebra by vertebra until your head and shoulders are the last to stack open. And inhale, take your hands high. On your exhale, fold all the way down, deep forward fold, chest and chest and neck. From here, plant your hands in front of those toes. Lift that right leg long, inhale. And on your exhale, cross that right foot behind your left. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold into the ground. Inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, drop to the toes. Halfway lift. We'll move this to the other side. Drop the hands for the toes. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, cross the left foot behind the right. Halfway lift. Give yourself a nice little release. Reach that spine forward. Then exhale, fold. Open up the back of the left leg. Inhale, lengthen the left leg long. Exhale, meet it to the right toes. Halfway lift. On your exhale, slowly walk the hands to the top of your mat. You should be in your plank. Exhale, down dog. Lift and lengthen that left leg long. On your exhale, left foot to the top of your mat. Rise into that crescent. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Hands to the waist. Straighten through the left toes as you turn them to the long side of your mat. Coming into a wide leg forward fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, shift that weight forward. Roll all the way down. Hands in between your toes. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Planting your left hand down. Reach that right arm high. Inhale. Exhale, down into center. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale through center. Inhale one more time. Exhale through center. The last time on this side. Inhale. Exhale down. Halfway lift. On your exhale, walk your hands over to frame the left toes. Come into that runner's lunge. Step that left foot back. Exhale, down dog. Take this on the other side. Inhale, lengthen that right leg. On your exhale, step it to the top of your mat. Rise to your crescent. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Hands come to the waist. Turn those right toes away. Reach that heart forward, fold all the way down. And swing it around. Halfway lift, inhale, straight strong spine. From here, walk your hands over to that right ankle. Left hand reaches to the right ankle, right arm high, gentle twist through the spine. Exhale, flows through center, go all the way to the left. Right hand, left ankle, left arm high. And we'll flow this to the other side. Exhale, right arm high, gentle twist through that spine. Exhale through center, over to the left side. Inhale. Exhale through center, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk over to frame the right toes, turn the right toes, runner's lunge. Take that right foot back into your plank, exhale, down dog. Exhale, slowly walk your hands to the toes, halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Reverse ragdoll all the way up through standing. Roll those shoulder blades back and away for 3. And forward for 3. And give your whole body a nice little shake. You're welcome to find a little bit of marching just to warm up, get a little bit more blood flow. As I show you the first set that we'll be working on. So we'll start in our box in a hover. Our knees are lifted. We'll press back into a down dog, reach right arm to left ankle, back to a box and hover. Then we'll take this to the other side. So we're taking our box hover into a pike cross from our down dog. And we'll be doing 2 of those. In the middle, as a little bit of a break, we'll be adding a reverse crunch, lifting those sit bones high. So, hopefully after that little marching and shaking it out, you're nice and warm, that blood flow is going, and we are going to meet in our box hover, and we'll start our first minute. So coming down, shoulders over those wrists, hips over those knees. We'll lift up our knees into a hover and begin in 3, 2, 1, pressing back, crossing into a hover. Opposite arm, opposite ankle. Nice job. We are halfway. Really engaging that core as we drop those knees down into that hover from our box. Beautiful job, almost there. 10 seconds. Reaching that arms to the back ankle. Last 2. Last 1. Drop your knees down from that box. On your inhale, lift your right arm. On your exhale, thread the needle. Reach that left arm forward, drop the head. On your inhale, slowly come up, swing that right arm forward for 3. And back for 3. We'll take this on the other side. Lift and lengthen that left arm. Exhale, leave it underneath your right, palm facing up. Drop that chest down. And inhale, re-lift that left arm, swim it forward for 3. And back for 3. From our box, we'll lower down onto our back, take a nice little break to add our reverse crunch. Legs up to the ceiling, hands can rest down by your side, or you can come up into a crunch to engage the top of the core. And we'll go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, lifting up those hips to the ceiling. Nice job. We are more than halfway. You've got it. Engaging that lower core. As we work our core, it's good to work our core in two parts, lengthening and shortening and contracting. So we're obviously working on the ladder here. Last 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take those heels down to the sit bones. Open up your arms. We'll take some windshield wipers. Gaze in the opposite direction of those knees. Take 2 more in each direction. Loosening up through that core. And we'll make our way back to our box for our last set of this series. Our box hover to our cross height. So from here, we'll start hovering those knees in 3, 2, 1. Press back into our down dog. Cross our hand to that opposite ankle. Less about momentum again, more about engaging that core as we drop down those knees. Then use that power to lift the navel to the spine, sit down, sit back. Halfway. Nice job. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 2, and last one. Drop those knees down. Come up to kneeling and sway side to side. Just release the core. Inhale, we'll lengthen the hands on our exhale. Sit bones down, chest to thighs. Reach forward in our child's pose. We'll take this to the side, halfway lift. Inhale, on your exhale, walk your hands over, drop your head down. Inhale, come through center. On your exhale, take this to the other side. Drop that head, reach through the side body. Inhale, come back through center and rise through your box. Exhale, press back down dog. 3 breaths. On your exhale, walk your hands to the toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward. Option to take a ragdoll, sway side to side. Allow those top of the hips to release. And release the hands to the toes, slowly coming up vertebra by vertebra until your head and shoulders are the last to roll on top. It's an opportunity to shake it out, get some water, and I will show you what we're getting into for our next set. So we're going to be taking around the world with our goddess squat. So goddess squat, toes point out. And we grab our weights with the palms to face out, away from us. As we take the weights overhead further around the world, we're going to sit down into a goddess squat. So to show you together, down to goddess squat. As we bring the weights back down, we'll come back to a standing. Then we'll take 2 of those. In the middle, we'll take a glute bridge. So I know you guys know what that looks like. Well, I will show you when we get there. Gives us our arms a little bit of a break so we're not fatiguing these tiny muscles too much. So when you're ready, grab your weights, something that you can handle, 2, 3, maybe even 5. And we'll start in our goddess stance in 3, 2, 1. As we lift up, goddess squat. Fingertips facing away. Really sinking into that goddess squat. As we do, our glutes are down, our hands are up. Nice job. Beautiful job, 20 seconds. Again, it's less about the number of reps we can really swing in here. It's a lot of movement for our shoulders and arms. For 3, 2, and 1. Release those weights down. Keep that wide leg stance. Drop those hands, we'll stir the pot with our rights. Just allow that arm to hang heavy. And switch directions. And from here, we'll take this to the left. Nice big circles. Allow gravity to really lengthen this arm down. And switch. And shake out the arms. Slowly come up, kick out the legs. We'll make our way down into a glute bridge. Option to stack weights on here. Whichever weight feels good. You can take it to the tops of your hips. Toes forward, heels about a foot away from the sit bones. Lifting up, engaging the top, squeezing the glutes, then lowering down. So again, less about how many we can get into this minute, more about engaging those glutes at the top. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Engaging those glutes at the top, slowly coming down. That descension still works muscle. Nice job here, halfway. $15. Last 5, 3, last 1, and release. Drop those weights to the side. If you added that stack, we'll bring the knees to our chest, foreheads to our knees. Release our neck. And from here, we'll cross over our right ankle to our left. Just bring that figure 4 to our chest. And switch left ankle over that right knee. Bring the knees to the chest. And we'll make our way back up to standing for our last goddess squat around the world. Again, remember, fingertips are facing away, toes point out in our goddess squat, and we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Moving it backwards. Hands up, sink down. If you watched me for the first 2 seconds, I was doing it opposite. You've got it. Nice job. We are halfway. Last 10. Really focus in on good reps. Last 5. And last one. Release those weights off to the side. From here, give yourself a nice little bear hug. Lift those shoulders. Turn gently, each different direction, up, down, side to side. Then we'll take this to the opposite side. Right arm on top or opposite arm. Again, just kind of turning open through the shoulder blades. Just exploring movement in our body. Give your arms a nice little shake. And we'll make our way to our down dog. Pressing our chest to our thighs. We'll drop down to those knees. Lift that right leg long. On your exhale, step the right foot to the top of your mat. Shift that weight forward. Coming up onto that right knee, opening up the toes and hip flexor and the core. So really reach that left arm high and then dip over to the right. Inhale, come back. Exhale, plant the hands. Step that right foot back long. We'll take this over to the other side. Lengthen that left leg long. Inhale. On your exhale, step it to the top of the mat. Really exaggerate that lunge. Rise to that knee. Really focusing on the core. Lift that right arm and then reach over to the left. And inhale, come back. Exhale, plate the hands, frame the left toes step back long. Inhale, wide leg. We'll take a moment to get some water. Towel off, anything you need, you're welcome to hold this wide leg, and I'll show you what series we're doing next. So we're sneaking back into an ab series, dead bug and V-ins. So our dead bugs, you're welcome to add weights if you'd like. Shins are going to be parallel to the mat. Hands are going to be nice and straight up to the ceiling, weights or no weights. Opposite leg, opposite arm, reach back, back to center. So we'll do that twice. We're sneaking in V-ins into the center, hands facing the toes and extending those legs out, bringing them back in. Again, we work our abs in two parts, lengthening and contracting. So we're kind of combining that with both of this series. So we will start with our dead bugs. You get to choose if you want weights or not. If you are going to do weights, do something that your triceps and your shoulder can hold as you pull that arm back. And we'll start in our dead bug position in 3, 2, and 1. Also in our dead bugs, we are working our psoas and hip flexor, so the front of our thigh, which is also considered part of our core. So if you're hiking, walking a lot, these are for you. Nice job, 20 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring those weights down, drop the head, relax the neck. And we'll just take a nice long body stretch. Taking the hands back behind you, pointing the toes nice and long. We'll walk the ankles over to the right, as well as gently pulling that left wrist over. Nice side body stretch through the outside. Inhale, come back through center. And we'll take this on the other side. We'll walk those ankles over to the left. Gently pull the right wrist over. Inhale, come back through center. And we'll come up into our V in position. So taking the heels a few feet away from the sit bones just to start. Hands, fingertips are going to be facing those toes, lifting up, pressing out. As we press out, we're dropping our chest back. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. And crunching in, bringing the knees to the chest. Our hip flexors are also being challenged here, holding up those legs as we extend them out. Halfway. And 15 seconds left. 10. For last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Give your legs a nice little shake and let them melt onto your mat. And we'll come in to a cobra. We'll just gently lower down to our belly, hands underneath our shoulders, lifting up into a cobra, or if it feels better, up dog. Really get that core. Look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, look over the left. As long as it's okay with that lower back, we'll take one more to each side. And we'll come back through our box slide, back on our back. Last dead bug. Option for weights or not. And we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Opposite arm reaches back. Opposite leg forward. Make sure your low back is nice and glued onto the mat. So you really want to press that core down into your mat. If I was in your room, I don't want to walk around and be able to wiggle some fingers underneath. I want your low back to be nice and protected. Nice job. We've got 15. Ten. 5, 3, and 1. Release those weights off to the side. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little bear hug. A little congratulations for that last third set. We have one more. Rocking up to seated. Tuck our chin to our chest. Inhale, left to your left shoulder. Exhale, roll through center. Inhale to the other. Follow your breath, 2 more. Inhale, take the hands high, interlace the fingers at the nape of your neck. Exhale over to the left. Option to turn that chest. Inhale, come through center. Exhale to the other side, really opening up through the tricep as well as the side of the ribs. Inhale, come back. Exhale, take the hands. Give yourselves a nice little shake. Back into our box. Lengthen the right leg, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Modified crescent lunge, lift up, reach over to the right. Releasing that saws, hip flexor and over. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, we'll take this into our half splits. Inhale through center, take that right leg back long. We'll move to the other side, drop that right knee down. Lengthen that left leg long, inhale. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, shift that weight forward. Reach and lengthen through the arms. And then reach over. A nice little stretch to that left side. Inhale, come back through center. On our exhale, we'll take this back into our half splits. Lifting up those left toes. Allow that back leg to open. We'll be engaging these muscles next. You also want to make sure they're nice and loose. Inhale, come back, frame the left toes step back long, inhale. Exhale, drop down. Shift your weight forward, curl the toes, press back, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Hopefully this down dog feels nice, much warmer compared to the first one. Sinking in, feeling more length throughout the body, more strength. And exhale, walk your hands to those toes. When you get there, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, full ragdoll, hands to opposite elbows. Take this side to side, really allowing those hips to release. Back the legs to open. And we'll slowly reverse ragdoll, come all the way up to standing. Shoulders and head are the last to stack. Give your legs a nice little shake. Wonderful opportunity to once more get some water, towel off. Kind of show you where we're tuning in next. So we're sneaking in our last glute bridge in between this series, but we'll be working arms, so it's nice to have a little bit of a glute bridge break. We'll start with toes together, coming in to a warrior 3. As you do in balance, hands to chest or open up to some back flies. Coming back up, knee to chest, pressing hands overhead. Coming back down to our warrior 3. So we'll be working on one side entirely. So again, it's warrior 3. We've got our little chicken wings opening up into our back row. Coming back up to standing, knee to chest, pressing up, shoulder press. So we'll take that for a minute on one side, balancing, really fatiguing one leg, getting down, dropping down to a glute bridge, and then we'll switch to the other side. So make note of which foot you are balancing on first. And we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. In warrior 3, open up into the rear fly, come up, knee to chest, press high. Once you've got that movement down, flow through. Nice job. Only 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Take those weights down. We'll just come into a forward fold. Rest that hand. You can finger paint your mat, sway side to side. Really shift into one side that opens up the leg we were just working on. That was floating back into our warrior 3. And we'll make our way down to our back for our glute bridge. Option to stack some weights on those hips for a little bit more challenge. Remember, as we get to the top, we're squeezing those glutes and slowly coming down. The descension is just as important. You're still working muscle there. So once you get in your glute bridge stance, we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, halfway. For 5, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower those sit bones down. Remove those weights if you have them. Hug your knees into your chest. Give your low back a nice little break. Maybe take some windshield wipers if that feels better. And I'll extend those legs forward. Take your hands back behind. Deep, long body stretch. And exhale, roll up. We'll make our way to standing for our last combo series of our warrior 3 into a standing knee tuck. And we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you're switching that leg that you're bringing to your chest. Warrior 3 into a back shoulder fly, up to a shoulder press as you tuck that knee into your chest. All while working on this ankle mobility and stability, balance of your bottom leg. 20 seconds. Last 5, 2, and 1. You've made it. Last series is over. Give yourself a nice little shake, nice little pat on the back as you kick those legs out. We'll come to the back of our mat. Deep inhale, taking the hands high. On our exhale, fold all the way down, deep forward fold, chest and thighs connect. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, slowly walk to the front of your mat, into your plank. Exhale, down dog. Relax, down dog. Inhale, shift forward, we'll lower slowly all the way down to our belly. When you get there, press up into your up dog. Bring over one shoulder, back to center, inhale. Look through the other shoulder, exhale. Come back through, inhale. Exhale, press back into your child's pose, knees and ankles together, forehead to your knees. Reach around, grab a hold of those ankles, and slowly lift those sit bones up, rounding through the back into your rabbit. Lower those sit bones down. Inhale, slowly lift up. Kick your hips to one side. We'll extend our legs nice and forward. Give them a nice little shake. Inhale, peace fingers high. On our exhale, peace fingers to those big toes. Keep that chest and thigh connection. Inhale. Inhale, slowly lift up, lower all the way down to our back. As you get there, walk the heels to the sit bones with enough space, about a foot distance, from the sit bones to the heels. From here, we'll take our left ankle, leave it between the right heel and the right sit bones. Reach with your right hand, grab a hold of those left toes. Drop that left knee down. Squeeze the left heel to the right glute. You should feel a nice stretch along the quad, so as a hip flexor on this left side. And inhale, unravel. We'll take the left heel to meet the right. We'll move on to the other side. Right toes weave in between that left heel, left glute. Right heel reaches to that left glute. Drop the right knee down. The more you're focusing on pulling that right knee down towards the front of the mat, the more length you'll get through the front of the right quad, and so as a hip flexor along the top of our hip. And inhale, unravel, take that right heel to meet the left. From here, lengthen that left leg long. Hug the right knee into your chest, and on your exhale, come into a supine twist. Inhale, come back through center, lengthen that right leg to meet the left. We'll take this on the other side. Exhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Next, exhale, supine twist. Bring that left knee across your body. Open up that right arm, gaze follows. And next, inhale, unravel, bring that left knee back to center. Lengthen to meet the right. One long body stretch, inhale. And exhale, we'll come down into our Shavasana. Allow those feet to fan open. Hands rest down by your side body, fully surrendering and opening to whatever the universe, God, or whatever you believe throws your way today. Being super open and trusting and accepting of your life path. All tying back in for Ishvara Pranidhana. And we'll take 3 audible exhales. Allow this last heat we've created in our Soul Bootcamp to escape. Let it go. Deep inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Last time. And just like a straw, we'll take 3 inhales through our lips as if we have kind of the shape of a straw. And exhale the same way. Feel that coolness over our lips 2 more times. Open mouth, exhale. And inhale through that straw. Feel that coolness over the tongue and the lips. And exhale, let everything go. Hopefully your body feels a little bit cooler, calmer, and able to sink into Shavasana for 3 breaths. And we'll slowly make our way to seated. When you feel ready, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, coming up into that comfortable sit. And I'll close out our practice. No rush to meet me here. Just know that's where I am headed. Deep inhale, taking my hands high. My exhale, bringing our prayer hands down to our heart center, place of love and connection. As always, it is an honor to join you into your Soul Bootcamp. And so for the amazing Christy, it's always fun to incorporate something different into my week and see your faces, an extra bonus. So thank you so much for sharing this space in this room. The light within me honors, acknowledges, and celebrates the beautiful divine light in all of you. Namaste.